some of their players are less experienced. Both of these players have only played one BHL game tonight. The exception to that, of course, is Rojo, who I believe scored both of the goals in the first game. So we shall get sort of that. We'll see how that goes for them. And then
What's the score prediction?
Score prediction? And I'm thinking it's probably gonna be big advantage for Shenandoah, seeing as both of the players tonight for the expansion Hornets are rookies who have never played in this league before, but it would be interesting to say the least, seeing how this one goes.
Who's starting goalie for Michigan? I haven't.
Let's say like.
And actually, they've just got a third player for
The Hornets.
I believe for Hornets, I believe.
Tell him to set his team. He's on the home. Oh, he's doing it.
Actually, no, that's not. That is not a player on the
Oh, it's not.
Hornets.
No, Zayas is on the Whalers.
Zayas is a Whaler.
He is now a Whaler,
okay,
yeah.
he's a
So
fan.
so the Hornets are still shorthanded coming into this game.
Lynch is in their voice chat though.
Yeah,
He's
but
muted,
he
but-
said he's gonna be late.
Oof.
That is a storyline coming into this one, is can the Hornets hold off against the Scorched long enough that Lynch here can make it to this game and rescue his team? Or will
I know.
the Shenandoah score a couple of fast ones early?
Or the rookies
In
like make a
second
surprise
right now.
performance.
Bum bum bum.
Flashee, what are your
Yeah.
predictions?
You know what? This is a hard one because we haven't really seen the Michigan Hornets all play together yet. So I want to go out and just say that the Scorched are going to do a lot better. But after the first period, I'm going to give a reassessment and we'll see from there. But for now, I'm going to say the Scorched are going to come out on top. I know that Jets has a very strong opinion and believes... I think it's Jets, am I right? Yeah, no, Indy Lukes actually. Indy Lukes is the one that... So Indy Lukes really believes that the Hornets are going to kill the Shenandoah Scorched, so we'll see how that pans out. But I don't know. We'll have to see after the first period here. And from there,
I think they'll shock the world. I'm a believer. I think they'll shock the world and like hold them off until Lynch comes.
yeah. So they're gonna have to play without Lynch, and they don't need a goalie. So only need a goalie when you have 3 players.
So let's go between the pipes for today's starting netminders. Starting in goal for the Shenandoah Scorched tonight will be none other than Henriaco, wearing number 21 for them. And at the other end, the Hornets do not have a starting goaltender, simply because they only have 2 players, but we will see how this goes. Rojo to face Squid in the center face-off, about to get underway for the first game of the season for for the first game of the season, and the first game in franchise history for the Michigan Hornets, who look to be the second expansion team to ever win a cup.
And I need to add a minute.
Look to be the first team to get 2 wins in this 4th season. Puck's on the ice, we're underway, and it's into the corner here. Rojo.
And looks like Swacker G, I think that's how you would say it, is getting in the way of Rojo quite a bit there.
And
Strong star, actually. Keeping it in. Gotta give him credit.
And Rojo clears the zone for now. Breakaway coming in. And there's a save there by Moya. And the puck
That's
comes
nice.
all the way back out. Squid can't get through Swalker. And now the Scorched bring it through neutral territory once more. Squid breaking in. Chance here. Saved there by Henriaco. And the rebound wouldn't convert. And it comes back to the near side. Rojo trying to strategize his way through Squid, but it doesn't work. And now Squid getting a second opportunity, denied again by Henriaco. The puck comes out of the zone. Squid turned it over to Rojo, and
Ooh.
Rojo got a shot away, but a save there. And it's gonna come all the way back. Breakaway for Squid. Shooting off the post! And now Rojo to play it near side. And he'll get it around Squid through center. Rojo trying to jet up the ice. Can't quite do so. Squid going to get a burst of speed. That ends up off the post. And now it's played far side.
Oh, never mind.
Played off of the goal crease there by Henriaco. Puck comes back to center. And now getting a shot in, Squid, and it almost went through, but a leak stick there by Henriaco keeps this game 0-0. And now the Hornets, out of that hole that they dug themselves into, starting netminder, I guess now for them, going to be Moya, as Lynchier has finally joined the game. And so it's played here in the corner. Rojo.
Can't Lynch jump in?
Yeah.
I think he got.
He must be lagging.
Yeah.
Shot there!
Oh my god! Wow! Wow!
Franchise goal! And the Hornets are on top. Quig getting that all-important first franchise goal. He'll forever be remembered as the first to get a goal in BHL history for the Michigan Hornets. Lynchier trying to get through Rojo. Huge collision there, and now Rojo knocked off it there by Lynchier. And battle in the neutral territory, but we come to the end of the first period. You said you'd take a look at how things were going in the first, and reconvene when we got to that intermission.
I'm gonna have to say I'm completely shocked. This team has surprised me. I mean, Rojo was being outplayed. His whole team was being outplayed by one person. And needless to say, you know, he does have essentially two rookies on his team as well. As Henriaco, I believe, only played 1 or 2 games. But, yeah, I'm
We have an
actually
error here.
surprised.
We have a problem with the puck, I think.
What's wrong with it?
It's like, I don't know. It's
I
not.
think that it's still there,
It's still on the ice. It's
No,
still
I
moving.
put it there. I put it there.
which
Oh.
is being shown as having a goalie.
I think Squid is really aggressive, but it kind of pays off running in and out of their lines. He's like really aggressive.
And I think the
but
other thing
it-
too is that before starting this game, you don't really know how much expertise that Henriaco really has, because before this game even started, before the first game of the season for the Shenandoah Scorched, I was talking with Rojo, and he was telling me that, quote, forces him to please one of his close friends, and he, quote, forces him to play.
Why does
he
Squid have
no
not-
stick?
And this one's gonna get blown dead, trying to figure out the issue with Squid and his stick. Now Rojo wanting to lay a game penalty on the. So we'll try and get this sorted out. But Sam, what were your thoughts on that first period?
Sam.
Sam.
Now he has one.
Is he still here?
He said AFK.
All right, I guess I'll sub in for Sam. Or I already did that, didn't I?
What about you, TJ?
I think Squid is, like I said, he's very aggressive, but it pays off because he's always moving forward, and he kept it in the zone, in the opposing zone for a very long time, longer than I expected, and he like outplayed Rojo, which is surprising.
Rojo couldn't quite hold that blue line. Puck's gonna end up on the Michigan bench. I'm gonna stop the play. The Hornets have really been able to capitalize on breakaways. That's definitely gonna be something that some of these other teams are gonna have to watch out for when they face Michigan. Is the fact that capitalizing on breakaways seems to be really key this season, at least so far, because getting one-on-one with that netminder there, there's a little bit more space to work with the shrunk goalposts, and so you've really got to be careful letting other teams on breakaways.
Ooh.
Just because, you know, one-on-one with goalie and that extra space lead to possibly some more goals. Puck comes to the near side. Squid trying to advance through neutral territory. Got through Smolker, and now it gets to Rojo.
I think the Scorched defensive strategy has changed because they have a guy back now, at all times, instead of two guys playing forward. If you look at it,
Yeah, you're right.
That's a very similar strategy to what they had in play when it came to the game in Hollywood, and they managed to execute well because Rojo outplayed pretty much everybody on that team. But it doesn't seem to be working here as the Hornets starting to dictate play a little bit. But now Rojo coming through center. 1-on-2. Rojo is outnumbered and the puck's gonna come back to neutral territory. Lynch here trying to find Squid, just a little bit behind him.
Now Rojo is becoming a little more aggressive now. He needs to watch out because he could take an interference penalty.
Squid recovered it, but didn't get a shot away. And that's another thing too, is frustration as these games enter their closing stages. Players may get a little more frustrated by the fact that they're not leading, or haven't scored a goal yet. Morale is low, and that can lead to penalties and a worse chance at winning. Puck's in the corner. Rojo. And Squid play.
Whoa!
And now
whoa.
some slashes after the whistle. We'll see if the referees go after either of them.
Really solid period by Michigan. I think it's
Michigan is up by 1. They managed to hold off long enough for Lynch here to get in and play this one. And it's been working out for them. Puck comes through center. It's Lynchier. Lynchier got through, but Henriaco steers it away from trouble. Rebound comes on net, and that's another save by Henriaco. And now it's going to come through center. Breakaway for Rojo. Oh, and that one went wide. Rojo going to claim interference, but now he's just let up a 2-on-1. Squid gets through.
Oh!
Scores!
Oh man!
Wow!
Hesitated a little bit, it, but he picks his shot and finds the back of the net.
And he might get...
Rojo is upset and now spamming. And it would not surprise me if the referees don't hand out a penalty towards Rojo.
I thought Lynch came in front of it.
And he's gonna get one. And now Rojo is gonna
And now
fight
he's
back.
going after
Whoa.
the official. This could be very, very bad for Shenandoah because
30
as
seconds.
we noted during last season, when Rojo is not in the lineup, his team has not been able to do very well. And even when he is in the lineup, if he's 2-on-1 against some good teams, taking penalties definitely doesn't help. Surprised that the face-off didn't go into the zone.
It was a
but
goal.
Squid gonna bring it in, and that's a save by Henriaco. The rebound still turned aside, and now Lynch here, taking his time, trying to find the open man, and now Squid feeds Lynch here, and the
Wow.
rebound scores! Once again, it's Squid, the first franchise hat trick for the Michigan Hornet.
And that penalty from Rojo came to bite him in the butt.
The penalty should have ended if, or
It did.
was it just a minor?
It was a 30-second, yeah.
Okay, so then it should have, yeah. That got through. Rojo turned aside by Moya. Puck comes back to center. Lynch here can't get through the Shenandoah defense, but Squid does. And now the shot by Lynch here blocked out front. They have to regain the zone.
Ooh.
Lynch here trying to direct it to a teammate, but Rojo's gonna break that up and bring it to center. And then Lynch here
Hit from
recovers,
behind.
and that's a hit.
And no penalty
call
called.
from the referees on that. Lynch here wanting an interference penalty, not gonna get one. Rojo through, saved there by Moya.
This game's fast.
Here, and now there will be a penalty.
And now they call this. Now that's gonna make some Shenandoah fans unhappy, because
Rojo going to the box.
the first one was a
And
penalty.
Rojo wants to challenge the penalty, but you cannot challenge a penalty unless it led to scoring of a goal.
Yeah, and he's gonna be upset because that first one was definitely a penalty, and the second one, in which he just did, was not. So maybe refs making up for a missed call, or possibly just not knowing what they're
And
doing.
someone is
Rojo's trying to
okay,
get
hold
out.
on. Okay, I just de-upped Rojo because he's creative to try and get out of the box. Or at least fly.
Oh shit.
There we
Yeah?
go.
Wait, how is he doing that?
I think here's like a shocker or something. Yeah.
I think he's off.
Oh, look.
I mean, yeah. And Rojo calling unfair. That shot got through Lynch here. And now he's going to try and find Squid.
Wow.
Who shoots it and scores!
What a
Fourth
freaking setup.
goal of the game for Squid.
Could
What
someone
an
get me
assist
up?
by
please?
Lynch here to get this one in.
And another power play goal. Both
Oh.
penalties taken by Rojo. That's just a sign that they need to really stop taking bad penalties like that.
Well, undisciplined tonight for Shenandoah. And an empty net, Lynch here, and that one will go in. 5-0 for Michigan. Lynch here scores an empty netter. First one of BHL history because the first season we are running with goaltenders. And so Lynch here comes out on top with that one. And he's the captain of this team, but maybe he should hand over the seat to Squid right now as the points leader. And now a goaltending change. They'll put Lynch here in net for the latter portion of this game, and Moya will have have a shot at finding the back of the net for Michigan. So kind of an unfortunate home opener for the Scorched, as their star forward Rojo has not been able to convert. Now they come in a chance there, turned aside by Lynchier, and it's back in again. Rojo can't get a shot away. Now he's
now
gonna
he's
go
interfering.
after Squid. No
call.
penalty on the play. Swelker can't get it on net. Hit there on Squid. Possibly could have been an interference. I don't know, but and now Moya getting through, scores second empty netter.
And now a penalty most
and now
likely
Rojo going after
to come.
Lynchier. And actually, he went after Moya, but now he's going to go back after Lynchier, and now there's going to be a late penalty, and now Rojo's going after Berto.
And what is it that he got?
I'm going to see when it comes up on stream.
Because the face-off covered it up. Unsportsmanlike. And so that's 2 unsportsmanlike for Rojo.
Second unsportsmanlike penalty. And this should come into the zone. Or no, it wasn't.
No, it was after a goal. Yeah. So every player for the Hornets has scored tonight, and Squid has 4 of those. Lynch has 1, and Moya has 1 as well.
Lynch with a fair amount of assists on those Squid goals.
On all of them, I think.
On 2 of them.
The first one was unassisted, I know that.
The second one was
okay.
unassisted. The third and fourth were both assisted by Lynch on the power play. Lynch then had an empty net, and then Moya.
And this one's over. The Michigan Hornets get their first franchise win on the road against the Shenandoah Scorched, and undisciplined from Rojo Guapo definitely cost them this win. We'll see if they can get things picked back up and ready to go come the fall, or come the fall, come tomorrow when they face the, well, I don't think they play tomorrow, but the next game.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they don't play tomorrow.
Do any post game?
Scorched get tomorrow off, I guess, and so that'll give them a little bit of time to think about getting a little better disciplined than they were tonight, and they'll have to regroup, get back together, watch over some of the games tomorrow, and read up on their opponents, get ready to go for the next one. But until then, I'm DNP. Alongside me has been Flashee Gaming, TJF101, and Sambros. Tomorrow at 5 Pacific will be the Michigan Hornets at Hollywood Hat-Tricks for their both teams' second games, and the Hat-Tricks' second home game.
Yeah, before you end your stream, let me just run through the team standings for the day. So after today, let's see.
Also tomorrow will be at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern will be the Hartford Whalers at the Indy Racers. That will be a BHL Cup rematch. The Whalers definitely wanting to get some payback against the defending Cup champion Indianapolis Racers, so we shall see how that one goes for that first game of the season for them. with the standings.
Flashee.
Yeah. Um,
Standings ready?
they are. Oh. And give me 1 second.
Do some post-game analysis. DMP,
Alright.
how do you think they played, or how did you think Shenandoah played?
Well, I believe I said it already. They were most definitely undisciplined,
Yeah,
and that is something they're going to need.
too many penalties.
Too
Way
many
too many penalties.
penalties, and the other thing too was uh, they were all taken by their star forward, whom who scored both goals in the game against Hollywood. They definitely need to work on getting better at their game, work on developing some of their rookies, or at least get some other players of theirs to attend games. But
Mhm. So,
Their biggest
um,
thing is defense.
not flashy with the standing.
Michigan is in first place, having 1 win. They have 2 points on the season now. Shenandoah, with 2 games played, they're 1-1, 500 on the season, and Hollywood is in third place with 1 loss. We're yet to see Hartford and Indianapolis play. They will be playing tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. And then we'll give you a new ranking after they play. But yes, that is that. Now there is going to be, I believe I said 8 games per team this season. So just for the future, 8 games over 5 weeks, and there will also be the top 4 teams will make the playoffs. Yep.
Roger that.
So
Well,
yeah, that's good.
until
Eat.
until tomorrow, when at 5 p.m. East or 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, when the Hornets and Hatricks face off. I've been DNP, alongside me, Flashee Gaming, Sambros, somewhere in this game, as well
Yeah.
as TJF 101. But on behalf of our entire crew, I'd like to thank you for tuning in, and until the next one, take care, everybody.